Hey mobsters, what's going on? This your boy thoes, and I'm bringing you another Mobs Mobile Motivation. So I want you to be encouraged and inspired today. And the message that I'm bringing you is this. I want you to look at your current situation and know that your current situation isn't your final situation. Your current place where you are right now is not your final destination. The person you are today is not the person you will be. Right? The father you are today isn't the father you will be. The mother you are isn't the mother you will be. I want you to know wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you're there temporarily. And that next place that you are praying about, that next place that you're dreaming about, it will happen. You just have to find enjoyment in the process. You can't be too quick to rush through, because in each level, each place, you're to learn something. You're to learn something and take from it and be able to move on, so that when you see someone in that particular place, you know how to help them through it. Okay? God is looking to launch you to that next place, but you got to be willing to go through it. Okay? Each step is a learning opportunity that you can take. You know, I like guns, I like firearms, and I'm fascinated by them, and I like going to the gun range. I saw this special on firearms and how a gun is made. And it's made by, it starts off by this big block of steel. Okay, now that block of steel, they take it, and that craftsman, that gun maker, he takes it, he begins to chisel it down. He begins to cut it. He begins to saw it and drill it and sand it down. That piece of metal goes through a lot of different changes. There's a lot of different steps. And that piece of metal, I'm sure, it goes through pain. If it was a living object, it will go through a lot of pain. But at the end, once it's all done, it begins to get polished. It begins to have little accessories put on it, and it begins to look like a beautiful piece of firearm that someone then purchased, right? It turns into an object, an instrument that the police use. It turns into a weapon that you protect your family with. It turns into something that can be used to fight a war. It turns into that. It doesn't start off that way, but each step, there's a purpose. Each thing that craftsman does, that gun maker, that gunsmith, everything that he does is for a reason. Now, this block of steel doesn't know the reason, but it has to go through it in order for it to work properly when it's done. I want you to know that the place you are right now is just a step. It's just a step and to set you up for the next level, for the next level of expertise, for the next level of success. I want you to know that you have to find enjoyment in the process, because you too have what it takes to be successful. The people that you look at and you idolize on TV and you want their life, right? You look at Steph Curry and you see how he just knocks down those three-pointers. But did you see him in the gym when he knocked down 77 of them in a row? Right? We look at speakers and when we see people give speeches, we say, man, they're great speakers. How did they get to that level? Right? It was practice, preparation. It got them ready for that next step. I want you to know that you have what it takes, but you can't be too quick to try to rush the process and skip steps. Because if you skip steps, you will not work properly. If that gunsmith skips steps, that firearm will not work properly. But I want you to know you have to take your time and you have to find enjoyment in the process, because when you get to the place that you've desired, it's going to feel that much better because you didn't skip steps. Okay? You have what it takes, and I want you to know that I'm here for you, and I'm your guy that's going to help you get through it. I'm your boy, thoes, your life coach, your friend, your boy. Whatever you need me to be to help you get to that next level, that's who I am. God love you, and so do I. Let's get it.